And KVGC News Time is now 7 minutes after the hour. On top of the news on this Monday morning, the 22nd day of April, the beginning of the last full week for the month of April. Next week's only 2 days. Unbelievable. It'll be May here before we know. Well, a former Amador County CHP officer has been sentenced to 19 years in state prison for the rape and sexual abuse of a minor. Appearing before Judge Stephen Hermanson last week, Michael Jocelyn was sentenced to 10 years in prison on one count and 9 years on another. Back on March 4th, Jocelyn entered a guilty plea to the two charges in a plea agreement. 3 other charges were dismissed as part of the plea bargain, including continuous sexual abuse of a child and lewd and lascivious acts with a child under 14. Upon completion of his prison sentence, he'll be required to register as a sex offender and will be on supervised probation for 10 years and was ordered to stay away from and have no interaction with the victim for 10 years. Jocelyn was arrested in August of last year following an investigation by the Amador County Sheriff's Office after a call from the victim's family pastor. The pastor alerted the Sheriff's Office to the crime.
California's unemployment rate edged up slightly in March, even as the state continued adding jobs. According to State Employment Development Department figures released on Friday, Amador and Calaveras counties followed the trend. The unemployment rate in the Golden State increased to 0.1 of a percentage point over February to 4.3% and is back where it was a year ago. The state's employers added 24,500 non-farm payroll jobs in March, or more than 3.16 million since the economic expansion began in February 2010. Manufacturing gained nearly 5,000 jobs, while trade, transportation, and utilities dropped 5,800 jobs, while the financial sector was down slightly. The unemployment rates in Amador County edged up 0.1 of a percentage point from 4.8 in February to 4.9% in March. Calaveras County also saw a slight uptick from 4.7% in February to 4.8% in March. California's jobless rate remained above the national unemployment rate of 3.8%.
Well, Amador County is beginning the process of developing a short-term rental ordinance, and the community is encouraged to get involved and provide input. This process will establish regulations for operating short-term rentals within the unincorporated portion of the county. A short-term rental, often called a vacation rental, is a property that's rented for a short-term stay, typically less than 30 days. They can provide several economic benefits, including increased tourism, business revenues, and rental taxes. They can also have an adverse environmental impact, including noise, traffic, and loss of available housing. The public is invited to attend a special planning commission meeting Tuesday evening, 7 o'clock, in the Board of Supervisors chambers. The meeting will feature a brief presentation and public comment period to provide residents an opportunity to present comments and their opinions on the efforts. In addition to the meeting, the community has the opportunity to give input by emailing comments to the Planning Department or call 223-6380.
A glitch that could be good news for some California taxpayers and bad news for others has been discovered by state tax officials. The Franchise Tax Board, which processes tax returns for the state, has reported that it had issued 23,500 refunds without verifying whether people had entered accurate wage information. Beginning today, those taxpayers will find out if they will pay more to the state or if a bigger refund check is on the way. It is more likely, however, according to the FTB, that most people in that group will see no changes to their returns. A computer glitch in March that occurred over 3 days, March 8th through 11th, and has since been fixed, allowed the returns to be sent out before the state could verify whether people had reported their withholdings correctly. The tax board says this does not reveal other vulnerabilities in the state's system, as it only affected returns filed during those days.
And the Amador County Homeless Task Force Outreach Committee, in partnership with Victory Village, will host the second annual Homeless Resource Fair on May 19th and 20th at Dieter Park in Jackson. The Homeless Resource Fair seeks to ensure that Amador County residents facing homelessness are able to get all of the services and resources they need, including family planning, financial mentorship, vision care vouchers, haircuts, identification documents, and STD tests. The two-day event starts on May 19th at 8 in the morning, runs through the 20th at 6 in the evening, with live and DJ music, ministries, outreach, free meals, and more. For information, contact Victory Village 223-2286.
And we have a rider alert for Amador Transit. You know, the Days of 49 are about to happen. April 24th through 26th, the wagon train is coming through the county, and Amador Transit buses will be delayed on the following days due to the wagon train passing through. On Wednesday, April 24th, from Ione to Plymouth. On Thursday, April 25th, from Plymouth to Drytown. And on Friday, April 26th, from Drytown to Amador City and Sutter Creek. For more information, you can visit amadortransit.com or give them a call at 267-9395.
And that, my friends, is a look at local news on a Gold Country Monday morning from the KVGC News Center.
I'm Megan O'Keefe.
And I'm Jim Geedy reporting. Remember, for the latest news, traffic, and weather, 24 hours a day, to visit our website, kvgcradio.com.